Hi, I'm Evan, and I will be attending Green Middle School next year as a rising 8th grader. And this is my project in front of me, a rock, paper, scissors machine. I chose this because I frequently find myself bored at home from already doing all my chores and already playing all the games that my mom would allow. So this is something interesting that I can do on my free time. And yeah, so the rock, paper, scissors machine works as intended. It takes a second to load up, but once it does, it will detect movement and it will hold up one of these signs. The ultrasonic sensor senses a change in distance to frequently emitted sound waves. Once that change is made, then it will send a signal to the Arduino, which picks a random servo and holds it up. It holds up the sign that is on the servo. And yeah, so one of the modifications I made was keeping the bottom openable, but making a latch that holds it closed, like so. And so if anything ever breaks, I can simply open it up and fix the project. Another change I made is I added this base. This triangular prism on the bottom makes it easier to see the signs that the Arduino has held up. And the base has a hollow bottom, and on my free time, I plan on adding a cargo compartment on the bottom. One of the challenges I faced while building this project is definitely just making these straps stay in place because originally I made these slits too large, so these would just slide back out. So I had to make larger straps to hold it in place. And so yeah, now it stays in place. The bottom does not try to fall out. Another challenge I had while making this project was not frying the Arduino. I actually came close to frying the Arduino 3 times in total. So one time I was just hot gluing casually, but then suddenly the two wires, I forgot to unplug the battery from the connector. So the two wires touched and one of the wires actually melted. And I noticed that I didn't even notice. I just smelled smoke and suddenly looked over and boom, there was a melted wire dripping plastic onto the table and there was a really, really, really hot battery. So that's something I need to be careful of from now on. I need to not necessarily just leave the battery plugged in. And so yeah, next, like I said earlier, I'm gonna make a cargo compartment on the bottom and make use of this spare space.